It's only sparring, but he spoke about it. I never spoke about it, but if you go on, I think BBC or YouTube, you can hear him talking about it. A younger Tyson Fury, throat's a bit more clear, speaking about the fight, the sparring we had. It was great. Shawn was here. Shawn, do you want to speak on it? Yeah, come. This is my amateur coach here, Shawn Murphy. He was here. He actually took the spot.
Well, he was an amateur boxer and I was pro, maybe 10-0 or something. Yeah. So yeah, there wasn't much to think. There was a lot of people in the gym. So there's a lot of witnesses there. So yeah, it was just an amateur boxer, really. I remember him putting his legs up like this in the ropes after about 3 rounds, turning away in the corner. Remember that? Quite vividly.
Just a quick one, lads. The King's back. Playing games, having fun, playing games. Games. I swear to God, games.
After they sparred. So everything you've heard now about Fury dropping him or AJ dropping him and AJ jumping out the ring and refusing to do more rounds, no. They were near enough past Watford before they turned off and drove to Finchley for the sparring session. Trust me, it wasn't planned. There was no Rolexes, there were no straighteners in car parks, no one got knocked out. It was 2 kids, and they were kids. AJ still didn't know really how to punch correctly, and Fury himself was a baby then, so trust me, everything you've heard, forget it.
You think?
I think you're wrong, because we've been through...
You're the best judge of that, it's you, right?
Exactly, that's the thing. Someone else, and that's where people, they normally get upset with people because they think for other people.
Anthony Joshua has reignited one of boxing's biggest debates after fresh discussion surrounding his old sparring sessions with Tyson Fury. According to Joshua, resurfaced footage and eyewitness accounts challenge the version of events Fury has defended for years. Rather than ignoring the controversy, Joshua insists the truth has finally started coming out and believes the public deserves to know what really happened during those famous gym sessions.
Sparring. The only reason Shawn spoke about it there is because he went online and spoke about it as well. It's not about like bragging rights, but it was just a great spar. I was up and coming. He was a professional at the time, coming looking for sparring, and it was like, it's good to relive that moment once again. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Joshua argues that the leaked footage tells a different story from Fury's long-standing claims. While Fury has often described himself as completely dominating the sparring, Joshua believes key moments have been left out. With the footage circulating again, boxing fans have reopened one of the sport's most talked about rivalries. Shawn Murphy has become one of the key voices in this debate. Unlike online speculation, Murphy says he watched the sparring unfold firsthand and clearly remembers what happened. He also confirmed the long-discussed Rolex story, giving fresh credibility to Joshua's version and raising new questions about Fury's account.
Jumped in and done a round with Tyson after Josh. He done a round, and Tyson just moved this kid round like he was a southpaw. He just moved him round. Then after the spar, I said to Josh, ask him if the Rolex was up for grabs, because I see him in an interview and he said if anyone can knock me down, I'll give him my Rolex. So he's sitting on the floor, and a fair play to him. He went to him. It was a Rolex up for grabs, and he started.
Tyson Fury, however, continues to stand by his own version of events. He has repeatedly claimed the sparring was one-sided, insisting Joshua struggled badly, and even suggesting the session had to be stopped. Fury believes those rounds proved he was always the superior fighter. But Murphy's eyewitness account tells a different story, leaving fans divided over which version is closer to the truth.
He was just an amateur. It wasn't like Olympian or anything. Just amateur boxer. So it wasn't really the sparring. What I remember from it. I sparred maybe 400 or 500 heavyweights. Don't remember much from any of them really. Vivid memory I do have of it though was I remember in about round 3 he started putting his legs up. Around 4 he started putting his knees up in the corner, and I was like, what the fuck's this? And then they pulled him out and put somebody else in.
Eddie Hearn has also addressed the controversy, pointing out that the same story has been repeated for many years. He says Joshua has always maintained the same position, while Fury continues bringing up the old sparring whenever their rivalry returns to the headlines.
All the time, it's only a fight. You know what I mean? If you're good enough, you ain't gonna be effing and
he hates you
blinding.
more than you hate him?
I don't know. What do you think?
It's hard to tell.
I don't know, to
I don't
be fair.
think. Do you hate him?
Nah. I don't know him enough to hate him. I just want to beat him. That's all, nothing personal.
Even John Fury has acknowledged that a fight between the two heavyweights would have meant more several years ago. His comments have led many fans to believe the ideal moment for the showdown has already passed. Although he remains loyal to his son, his remarks have only added more fuel to the debate.
To have, you know, it's gone now. That it's gone. Both men have not got what they used to have. You know, and 6 years ago it would have been the fight of the century. Or he said that, and I was.
Meanwhile, Oleksandr Usyk, the only man to defeat Anthony Joshua twice at world championship level, has continued to show Joshua respect. Rather than revisiting old sparring stories, Usyk has praised Joshua's willingness to fight the best. Many fans have contrasted that attitude with Fury's continued focus on old gym sessions. Usyk has also spoken positively about Joshua's achievements, describing him as one of heavyweight boxing's leading names, coming from a champion who defeated him inside the ring. Those comments carry significant weight and highlight the respect Joshua has earned throughout his career.
Why people say, hey, it's Joshua, it's 0, blah, 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 blah. Usyk like this, Usyk like this. For me, I said, doesn't matter, you know, doesn't matter. Maybe for another people, it's problem. You know, we people sometimes shoot in people, but words.
I understand.
Yes, you know.
Yes.
It's big problem for world.
Because social media gives people the power
Yes,
to protect
yes. But I think we athletes, people who live in good life, doesn't matter. Comments, haters. For me, haters, it's motivation.
Anthony Joshua's next undisputed champion. Tell me, what was you thinking when he went down in the first round?
First round, it's test, but AJ back. Yeah, it's boxing, you know. It's boxing, back uppercut, good. It's a knockdown. Yeah, AJ back and win.
But the second knockdown, and I'm close to AJ, I was even worried.
Greedy belly. I know you now will speak. Ow, ow. You have cheese like a weak chin, blah blah blah. Greedy belly, get out.
Listen, Greedy Belly won last night against Marius Wack. Did you see that performance?
No.
Do we see AJ Greedy Belly next?
Yes. Of course.
How does it go?
I will hear. I will in ring.
How will it go?
AJ will.
How does he win?
Knock him out.
There you go, AJ knockout from Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr, thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Eddie Hearn has gone further by defending Joshua's resume. According to Hearn, very few heavyweights can match Joshua's accomplishments, including multiple world titles and victories over elite opponents. He believes those achievements should matter far more than years-old sparring stories.
Joshua, he has the best resume in heavyweight boxing, bar none. He's always fought the toughest fights. He's fought everybody that's been a mandatory. He's never swerved anyone. You know, he's a throwback fighter. The boxing public, boxing hardcore fans, don't really like anyone that has significant success in that outer space. But still, people will think that he's been spoon-fed or he's had easy fights. He's never had easy fights, and he's a good individual who works as hard as he can, provides for his family, and he's got a good heart. So I don't see how
Former world champion Johnny Nelson has praised Joshua's resilience, pointing to his ability to recover from setbacks and return to world-class competition. Nelson believes that determination under real pressure says far more about Joshua than any leaked gym footage ever could.
He's got a knockout record, and so he can hit and he can hurt. But he shouldn't have been in Anthony Joshua's league, point blank. AJ when it comes to the fashion of the fight, how he went about it, I thought he was on his front foot. He just was. I know in the gym, this guy's fluent. He's got great movement and great hand-foot-eye coordination. But then he just. There's a word called mercurial. I just learned it actually, and that describes Anthony Joshua. He's got so much talent, but it's a case of which version of him turns up when it comes to performance night. And performance night last night, the AJ that we know, the talented fighter we know, he wasn't there. The gut, the lion, the heart, he was there because he put him after 20 seconds. He got put down, had to get back up again. He was in trouble. He was still making rookie mistakes. I'm thinking you shouldn't make those mistakes at this stage in your career. You are a former world champion. I know you're pulling your tongue out saying I'm all right, I'm hurt. Who are you proving something to? This is about you and your corner. Forget the fans and get the job done.
Amir Khan believes a potential Fury-Joshua fight remains extremely close. However, he has questioned Fury's inactivity, warning that long layoffs often affect even the greatest fighters. Khan believes ring rust could become a major factor if the two rivals finally meet.
Do you have a prediction of how the AJ vs Tyson Fury fight could go?
In the UK, to have a mega fight like that would be massive. One of the biggest fights ever. Two heavyweights, two big names. And how the fight's going to go, look, it's a hard one to say. I still need to go back and see how Fury's fight went. I mean, I know it's more like a sparring session Fury had, but still, I want to see how he looked. But I think it's a 50-50 fight. Very close, very close. I do lean a little bit more towards Fury, but like I said, as time's been going on and Fury's inactivity, I think might work against him. I'll probably say, it's a very close fight. I'll call it 50-50.
Former champion Carl Froch has suggested Joshua was cautious during negotiations, while others see it as patience. Supporters argue the rivalry should be settled where it belongs, in the professional ring, under official lights and judges, not through debates over old sparring sessions.
Maybe the journey ends here, but it didn't. It was a devastating knockout in round 2.
Do you
remember the whole fight?
Yeah, definitely. I was good. When I got up, I was like, okay, I'm good. He's strong guy, and he didn't come to try and box for 12 rounds. He actually switched me on to go back to what I need to be doing, because these guys are not coming to box me for 12 rounds. They want to come and knock me out.
Him maybe?
No. I give him the respect, definitely. I give him the respect 100%, and I'm happy for him because he's announced himself on the world stage. You know, like, he's already got a big following anyway, but now he's also announced himself on.
Shane Fury has admitted the gap between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is no longer as wide as it once appeared. His comments suggest the matchup has become much closer over time, increasing excitement for a fight that fans have wanted for years.
5 or 6 years ago, or 4 or 5 years ago, however long it would have been, it'd have been 75-25 Tyson. Now it evens up. The odds has evened up. I reckon I'd favour Tyson, but it's a close one. Both men's aged. It's just who's aged most. You know what I mean?
Spencer Brown says discussions about the blockbuster showdown continue behind the scenes, with reports linking major broadcasters to the event. If agreements are reached, both heavyweights will finally have the opportunity to settle years of arguments inside the ring once and for all.
Because I know the fight will happen.
Definitely, this year.
Yeah, you know, we're just baking the cake. It's going to happen.
Turkey.
You know what Tyson said? He just told you.
But Turkey suggested that it was going to be announced tonight, so is there a deal in place?
Oh, that's Turkey's business, isn't it? Not mine. But, yeah, there's a lot I know, a lot I can't divulge, but I'm just going to say that this fight is going to happen. And the man behind it is Turkey Al-Sheikh, and the company behind it will be Netflix.
Peter Fury has also pointed out that Tyson Fury sometimes absorbs unnecessary punches despite his outstanding ability. While his toughness has always carried him through difficult moments, some believe that habit could prove costly against a disciplined opponent like Joshua.
Clear. Well, whether he can take him or not, he shouldn't be taking him, and he knows that. But when he's on his A game and he boxes, he can box. He ticks all the boxes, trust me. And he's exciting as well. And he does the right thing with this level of opposition because he's walking through.
Eddie Hearn has also spoken about reports of tension within the Fury camp, suggesting distractions are never ideal before a major fight. In contrast, he believes Joshua has benefited from maintaining a stable and professional environment throughout his preparations.
I was stunned.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know, they've always been very close, and John's always been a big part of the training team. You know, I know he's had his trainers in Sugar Hill and Ben Davison, but John's his dad, and he's been a big part of the journey. And for some reason, I don't know why, it's not my business, but they've clearly fallen out. And it's never nice to see, and definitely not.
Finally, former world champion Duke McKenzie has offered his assessment of Tyson Fury's legacy. While he respects Fury's achievements, he believes the true measure of greatness comes through consistent performances against elite opposition. McKenzie says a future victory for Anthony Joshua, especially over Fury, would strengthen Joshua's legacy and finally bring one of boxing's greatest rivalries to a fitting conclusion.